Hello, class of 2023. Welcome to Spring Senior Night. I do apologize. I am in the school van right now. I'm currently chaperoning a field trip and took a break to make sure that you guys got this information. So sorry if there's a lot of background noise. But I just wanted to give you guys a lot of information for all of our seniors. And hopefully by the end of this night we will get all of your questions answered. So let's get started. A few things we're going to talk about tonight. Graduation and all of the details about that. We have a few senior events coming up. And then the second half of the presentation will be about Grad Night. So if you are attending Grad Night, make sure you stay and watch the entire thing. It's required for those Grad Night attendees to watch that part of the video. If you're not attending Grad Night, feel free to sign off once that starts, because the rest of the presentation will be about Grad Night. And we do this live presentation so that we can have the chat open for you guys. So if you have questions during the presentation, feel free to pop them in the chat and we will be there to help answer those questions in real time. So hopefully we can get everything you need to know. So very exciting. Graduation ceremony is going to be on Friday, June 2nd at 2 p.m. And for those of you that got a paper calendar at the beginning of the school year, we did originally have it at 11 a.m. We have changed the time, and that was due to the lot of back and forth with the venue. But 2 p.m. is the definite time that the event's taking place. It is at Emmanuel Faith Community Church. The reason we love doing it there is just that it's a nice big venue that we don't have to require tickets or reservations or anything. Everyone's welcome, and it's nice and air conditioned, which is great. So graduates need to arrive at 1 p.m. We do not do any kind of graduation rehearsal or anything like that. So it is really important that graduates arrive on time at 1 p.m. in their cap and gown, ready to go, so that we can do a quick run through of the ceremony before the ceremony actually starts. So make sure, graduates, that you're on time. Parents, you're welcome to arrive at the same time at 1 p.m. as well, but we will ask you to be outside so that we can run through the whole ceremony before it actually begins. We always have a live stream going of the ceremony, and we'll make sure to have a YouTube link out for that as it gets closer. We'll go ahead and email that to you. We are looking for students who would like to perform at graduation. So if you would like to perform, we usually have either somebody play an instrument or singing, or we've had spoken word in the past, or dancing. If you have any type of performance that you would like to do at graduation, please send a video audition of yourself to me, Lindsay Williams. You can send it to me in a Schoology message, and those videos are going to be due by May 5th. So you have a couple weeks to work on that, get a video sent in, and then I will let you know based on how many slots we have and that kind of thing if you'll be performing at graduation. Cap and gowns should have already been ordered. I'm pretty sure everyone has ordered by now. If you are not sure or if you need confirmation, go ahead and check your email for Jostens. We do the cap and gown pickups at the senior barbecue, which I'm going to tell you more about the next slide. But caps and gowns have been ordered. You know, the stuff that you ordered that's extra, any kind of like graduation extras that you ordered from them, that gets delivered directly to you. But the cap and gown package itself with the tassel and the medallion, that comes to us at the school, and we pass those out at senior barbecue to everyone. So So if you would like to decorate your cap, that is allowed. But we do have a couple rules with that. Decorations need to be flat on the cap, so they can't be raised up at all on the cap. There should be no height to it. It has to be completely flat. You cannot have any acronyms on your cap, and obviously it needs to be school appropriate. We always have some extra caps the day of, so that if there are any issues, we will change it out if there's anything that's inappropriate. So just be prepared for that. We always check your caps before you go down the line, and make sure that those are all school appropriate. So, looking at senior events at the end of the school year here, Tuesday, May 30th is going to be the senior barbecue. This is another date that has changed since that paper calendar came out at the beginning of the school year, so make sure you note that date change. May 30th, it's going to be 12:30 to 2 p.m. Pick up your cap and gown. We also make sure that you don't have any books that are out or anything like that. And we always have food and time to hang out and sign yearbooks and kind of have one last hurrah with your senior class. We also have another senior event coming up for you guys. It's going to be Monday, May 1st. We're going to do a senior sunset event on the rooftop at PLC, and we're going to have food and games and hanging out. This is a free event, so make sure you show up. Be sure to bring a lawn chair, and it might get a little bit chilly up there in the evening, so make sure you wear something warm or bring a blanket, that kind of a thing. And of course, we have prom. We are so looking forward to an amazing prom for you guys this year. It's going to be May 13th. It's a Saturday. We're doing it at the Lexus Center again. It's going to be so beautiful. And 6:30 to 10 this year, a little bit extra time for you guys. The theme is a night on the bayou, so it's going to be very magical and great vibes and great ambiance for you. I do have some links on here, and I'll go ahead and put a link to this slideshow in the description of the video so that you can access these links if you would like them. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Okay, so we are ready to talk about Grad Night. If you are attending Grad Night, stick around. If you are not attending Grad Night, feel free to hop off if you'd like, and we'll get going on Grad Night information. So, Grad Night this year is going to be at Universal Studios. It's going to be so fun. I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a fun change, and I think you guys are going to love it. So, Friday, May 26th is the date. It's actually the last day of school for seniors, so works out good. I have a link on here for more information. This is kind of just the fine print details. If you have any questions or looking for more info on Grad Night, go ahead and click that. We are going to be meeting at the school at 7:30, and we're going to try to load up and get out of here as quick as we can. So plan on being ready to go at 7:30. We'll check you in super quick and get you going. The park opens at 10, so we're going to try to make it up there as quick as possible. It is about 2.5 hours away, so, we're going to try to get there as close to opening as we can. There is a ticket and a wristband system with Universal, so when you get your ticket, it is imperative that you do not lose your ticket. We highly recommend that you take a picture of it, and then you will have a wristband that you won't be able to take off for the rest of that time. So, when we are at the park, if anyone would like to leave early, occasionally this happens that people have their parents come pick them up. You have to check out with me personally before you leave. And in fact, if it's after the Grad Night portion has started, I physically have to be there to walk out with you to let you leave. They will not let you leave without a chaperone. So you have to check out with me. On the day of, we will be giving you guys contact information of the chaperone so that you can get a hold of us. And you just have to check out with me before you leave. If it's during the day, we still need you to check out with me before you leave. Since this is a school event, we are liable for you during this event, so I need to know, if you're there or not. So the park closes, and then after the park closes, we are let in for the Grad Night party. And your ticket actually includes one meal voucher that you can use throughout the day, and you also get like a souvenir bag, so that's pretty cool. And then after the park closes, we'll be let into the Grad Night portion, and they have DJs and extra fun stuff for Grad Night. And then the Grad Night portion ends at 2 a.m. So we'll be staying there until 2 a.m. And then heading back to the buses and planning on getting back to campus at around 4:30 a.m. We highly recommend that parents drop students off to the PL campus so that when we return back at 4:30, students aren't driving home tired from a day of having fun. So we would love it if parents could drop off and pick up at the PL campus so that students aren't driving themselves. That would be ideal. As far as what you can and cannot bring into Grad Night, so some of these rules are kind of obvious. Some of them are a little bit surprising, so I highlighted ones that are maybe something we're not used to, and that would be any school identifying attire and sports teams apparel are not allowed. And then the other things that are not allowed would be food, gum, drinks, including water, but you can bring an empty water bottle. So just be aware of that. If you want to bring food or drinks on the bus on the ride there, that would be fine, but you would just have to leave it on the bus, and you would not have access to it again until after the end of the event. So just be aware of that. A lot of these items on here are obviously things that are not going to be allowed. Just be aware that when we go to Grad Night, these places have extremely hardcore security checking in. So they are very good at finding things that you might want to try to hide, any kind of illicit materials that might be something that you would think would be a good idea to bring to Grad Night. It's not a good idea to bring those things to Grad Night, and you will get caught. And if any illicit materials are found, the students' parents are going to be responsible for coming and picking them up. They will be asked to leave and go home without any refund or anything like that. So just don't do it. It's not going to be fun. Don't even think about it. There is a link on here for the full list of student expectations. This is from Universal. I would recommend that you look through that just so you're aware of what is expected of you for that. So what about prescription medication? Any other medication? A lot of you have been asking about this. So if you have a prescription medication, it just has to be in the original container with the graduate's name printed as the prescription, and only the dosage that's needed for the visit. If you have other items like inhalers and EpiPens, that kind of thing, you're allowed to bring those. Everything just has to have documentation with that original prescription. What we're going to ask everyone to do for prescription medication and for over-the-counter medication, if you could just put it into a Ziploc bag with your name on it, and we'll check those in when you guys check in, and we'll just make sure that we check them, make sure everything looks good, and then we'll let you keep them for the ride. And then just in case there is something that comes up where they want to check everyone's medication, we'll have it ready to go in those bags so that we can get it back to you quickly. It seems like students will be able to keep their own medication on them for the entirety of the event, and that seems to be like that's going to be fine. So if you're bringing prescription medication or if you're bringing over-the-counter medication, just make sure that you put it in a Ziploc bag with your name on it, and we'll take a look at those at check-in. Okay. So I think that's it for now. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Email is the best way to get a hold of me, lwilliams@classicalacademy.com. Students are welcome to message me on Schoology if you have any questions. And really looking forward to a fun graduation and end of school year season for all you seniors. Well done, and looking forward to celebrating you. All right, have a good night.